Well, greetings from the Wild West. My name is Kerry. I'm here with Wyoming sisters, and I have a project to share with you. This is a project I actually made for my husband for his birthday. Instead of giving him one birthday card, I gave him 52. So I got a deck of cards at a thrift shop for 65 cents and decided to try to make a mini album. I put some ribbons on there. I put these little heart buttons. So if a button has a shank, if the shank's big enough, you can kind of get it onto these big 3 rings. This is another project that kind of grew. I just wanted to have some fun with stamping, and so even though this isn't the most finished project, it was something that was meant to show all the different fun things that I like about my husband. So some things just say I love you. I like how he's confident. I like how he's smart and sweet. Good for a kiss anytime. That was a stamp I had. I stamped a lot of journaling spot. Telling him how I like he's a good listener. Some of these are just for fun. I just wanted to have some fun. I have a lot of stamps, so I need to get more use. And then, this one says, I love how you like to get a good deal just like me. This is a journaling card, and it said, 10 years from now, I see you. And it says, you are a king, and there's a king here. And then I used, this is a dry embossing folder I did on red cardstock and then inked with black. That was a Tim Holtz folder, I think. Oh, sorry folks, still getting the hang of this. Telling him he has beautiful eyes. Use dictionary pages. You are magic. Some of these are kind of silly. Lucky to be yours, and I put 13 there because that's his lucky number. Both our parents were married on the 13th. And then this is reasons why we get along so well, and then I list a lot of things that we have in common. And then this has like when we closed on our home. And it has a flashlight. It says you light up my light. That's cheesy, but hey, it works. He likes kind of vintage things too, so I thought that that fill would be good. I'm telling him how I love it when he rubs my feet. So thankful for you. When I first met you, I thought you're very honest or a weirdo. And that's the truth, and I go on to explain why, because he was telling me things and I was thinking, either he's just this really upfront, honest person without much of a filter, or he is just really strange. This says, you are my sweetness. And it has a compass that says, you give my life direction. And then this, I used one of those label makers and just put some words down. And then this right here in the background, I actually dry embossed Diet Coke can. This is the inside of it, and cut it out using an embossing folder to give that texture. And then so this is just a fun little project to show him all the things I like about him, to try out some techniques. So it wasn't anything perfect, and I'm talking about how I appreciate how he helped watch my nephews. My sister had to leave town because our dad was very ill, and I never thought when I would move into my house I would be living with my husband and 2 children, just boom, right off the back. But it worked out really good. So this is, again, just another way for me to try some techniques. I tried journaling in a shape, play with some stamps, and have some fun. So it's nothing that's meant to be too perfect. I'm surprised he actually kept this. He's sweet. He keeps all the cards I make him. That again is another piece of a soda can I dry embossed. Just want to be careful because the edges. Oh, and that is funny. I used actually like a business card for my place of work and put in like when his appointment with me would be. Which could be construed as, you know, a little bit insulting because, yeah, the kind of work I do, but this is really cute. This is from that Fancy Pants paper, and it says, talk nerdy to me. We both embrace the fact that we're nerds, and so it had this cute paper that was like little postage stamps. So I didn't want to cut it apart, but I thought I'd use it. So then I was able to journal on there, and I'm just telling him how I'm proud. He went back to college, and I was just so proud how he made the dean's list and he did so well in school, and so I thought that was appropriate for kind of the back to school paper, because that was a big sacrifice for him to go back to school. He loves old maps, so I used some of that and listed some of our favorite things, that movies and TV shows that we both enjoy. And then there's just a pocket. It says good for a kiss anytime, and did some more stamping. So it says dream big and laugh hard. So again, these things don't look perfect, but I was practicing some new techniques, and so that gave me a chance. I love this journaling spot. It's a Smashbook one. This is actually seal, using like a glue gun, and then you use a seal thing. So when we got married, we used that on our invitation, so I put one of those there, and then I put our wedding date there. Favorite snacks. That list could go on and on. So this might be a fun thing if you wanted to show, and this is his birthday, when I made it for him, and made with love by Kerry. So this is just a fun little project. Maybe this is something you would like to do for someone in your life. Give them a clue about how much they mean to you. Give them those affirmations, those positive things, so that they know how you feel about them, and they know how highly you look upon them. And I know that in my past, when I look at cards or letters that people have written me, they mean a lot, because it shows that somebody loves me and cares about me and thinks I'm of value. I hope this inspired you. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off from the Wild West.